We are live at Valcour Bay on a beautiful afternoon. A great day for boxing. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Time for our tail of the tape. Amir Khan, one of the finest fighters Britain's ever produced. Olympic silver medalist in 2004, multi-time world champion.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Bolton, England, here is the Olympic silver medalist, one of Britain's youngest ever professional world champion, a unified 140-pound champion of the world, introducing Amir King Khan.
A lot of pre-match drama, and they will settle their score under the sun here in this outdoor venue.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Well done with that counter shot. The jab doesn't quite connect. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Jab does not score. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Lucky that hook didn't score. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and... Here we go, it's round 2. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
Flat for the fight. If you've got a dance right there in front, you've got to cut him off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put him on the back foot. Put him under pressure.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoot. counter shot. He misses with that jab. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage. Let's get it started in round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That uppercut just missed. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They are giving us a high-tempo show. It's bombs away. That punch lands. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Robinson. And there's the bell to start round 4. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Nice counter shot. Perfect counter shot. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
That jab doesn't score. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt.
Come on, you've let him back in.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things. Did you see that? Amir Khan in some real trouble. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that that moment of trouble has passed. Beautiful counter punch. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Back and forth they go. Beautiful counter shot. The perfect counter lands. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. The jab not finding its target. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice punch. Oh, what a punch.
One, two, three,
Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he's still in it. Let him back into the... On to the 6th round. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Go back out there. I need you to win this one.
Here we go, it's round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good one.
Good night, nurse.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That was hurt.
Welcome to the Wonder. So here comes Kid Galahad, born in Qatar but raised in Great Britain, and he's got a lot of fanfare in his home country. El Nino. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth.
And there's the bell to start round one. That uppercut does not score. Just missed with that hook. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. There's the jab, but does not score. Those counter punches have to hurt. What a punch. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Beautiful counter shot. And he scores with the counter. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been... And there's the bell to start round two. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter-punches are the best.
Nice counter-punch right up the middle. Failing to score with that right hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. That counter shot lands. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, you know what, I've been in fights like that. Wait.
Let's get it started in round three. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
fighter will say no mas. They exchange punches. This fight has a real good flow to it. There's a counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. A perfect counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter shot. Punch, counter punch. Nice counter. And down goes Galahad. A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Good, look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the court.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down. And here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'd come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle, man. He's got to bluff him.
Men showing exceptional chins, by the way. That punch is beginning to take its toll. Good counter punch. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he got this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out of the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
Catch and shoot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? That jab misses. A perfect counter lands. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
To win this round.
On to the 5th we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fight so far, Johnny?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. He threw a punch and just got countered. How about that time counter shot? No rest for the weary. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You'd like to see more jabs. Well done with that counter shot. Missing with the hook. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Nice counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
On to the 6th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
That's lights out right there.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.